Support the Slam team. There's a pitcher over here. You can put monies in it because we need that. Yay! Okay. To be? Oh, not to be. That is the question. Whether it is nobler in mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of trouble, blah, blah, blah. I have a degree in theater. When I first decided to be an actor, my parents asked me if I was sure and if I didn't want to have a double major, a backup plan. What is a life in theater? Well, mostly it's starving. Dreaming about cooked food, realizing the necessity of peanut butter and jelly, praying over every morsel with, "Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take this sad meal and make it better." It's collecting 8 paychecks from 8 different employers just to make rent. It's stretching bodies and wallets, pulling out hair and pockets. It's crying for hours on your one day off because your body doesn't know when you stop pretending. It's working 18-hour days. It's getting paid tiddlywinks to be out of a job in 8 weeks. It's an army of W-9s. It's compiling 1,000,000 miles of deductions. It's writing Post-it notes to remember breathing, to remember sleeping, to remember bathing, to remember to buy more Post-it notes. It's living in your car. It's living in your parents' basement, and so you have to live in your car. It's having people ask you what your job is, then telling them. Then having people ask you what your job is. It's grinding stones into auditions, into hopes, into laying your soul bare before strangers just to be someone else, to be someone else, to beg to be someone else. It's the hope that you'll work again, the fear that you won't, the competition who hopes that you can't because they're just as tall, just as blonde, just as hopeful, and just as bold, just another mid-20s with grit and grins. Yes, theater is all of these awful things. But it's also that moment when I impart my soul to yours, transfuse our blood, and we become human together. It's an illumination of who I am in someone else's veins, a confession from the bottom of my soul with someone else's words. It's live people at a finger's reach who are seeing through who I'm not, so they can see who they are. Theater lets us wreck the house with honesty, lets us bask in the shock and awe of life, lets us wander into wonder again. Theater is being truly, deeply alive. Thank you.